everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to give you a bit of a review and do some swatching and first impressions of these new brush pens that I recently received from the folks over at Grabie. Basically, they're an art supply website, and they reached out to me to do a review on these brush pens. And I was like, sure, I could do that. I just received the box the other day, and I took it out of its packaging, but I haven't opened it. I haven't looked at the brush pens themselves because I wanted to wait and do that on camera with all of you. So let's go ahead and just get into this. We'll go ahead and unbox it here. Okay. So, okay, they sent a little nice card here that is telling you could color to win $50 and the steps to do that, and how you can contact Grabie on their different social media platforms there. Also, it comes with a 12% off code if you would like to purchase any more additional Grabie products. But I am going to post a 15% off promotional code down in the description below that you could use to purchase any of their products on their website. I will also put a link to their website as well. So let's go ahead and get these guys out here. Okay, so the color to win $50, there's the steps here, but I believe it's to color this card, postcard type thing here, and send it in to them. And it says one lucky winner will be announced on the Grabie official every week and receive $50 credit to spend at Grabie. Okay, so it's not just $50, it's $50 credit at Grabie. All right, so good to know. So these are the dual tip brush pens. Now, I thought, these might be, I don't know, we'll see, that they might be comparable or something along the lines as the Tombow brush markers, or maybe more of a budget version, which would be great for doing base coloring for your coloring pages. And I don't have any Tombows, I just have some other brands. But anyway, I thought these would be a good alternative for doing that kind of work. So what I plan to do is I'm going to swatch them out onto this swatch sheet here, which is a swatch chart that I downloaded from Jennifer over at Coloring Bliss. I downloaded this years and years ago, and it's the same chart that I pretty much use for all of my different mediums that I purchase, different pencils, the Neo colors, all of those. I use the same swatch chart and have them in a binder so that I have it all together and can reference it anytime I'm coloring. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to swatch these out. Now I'm going to speed it up, fast forward, so you don't have to sit through and watch me swatch out 100 colors in real time. But that way I can kind of get a basic feel for how these brush pens work. And then I'll come back and give you kind of my initial thoughts on these pens. All right. right off, I noticed that they are pretty saturated and they lay down really nice on the paper. They are, they feel, I guess they do feel in your hand more budget level. So, I'm not sure how they compare to the Tombos, but I think they would be a good set for beginners. So one thing I noticed right off also, when you look at the barrel, there's no numbering system, no names. So for me, that's not really a good thing. When I'm swatching, I want to be able to have a number or a name that I can coordinate the pen to, because what if I have like a whole bunch of pens that I'm using and I want to know which is which. Also, for me as a content creator and somebody who makes videos for you all folks to follow, I want to be able to tell you which color I'm using. Now, for the average person just using these markers, it might not be that big of a deal. But there again, though, if you're swatching, you want to know what pen is going to correspond to your swatches here. So one thing that I figured I would probably do is just go ahead and take a Sharpie and use just a numbering system, starting with 1 and working on up, and write the number of them on the cap here where you could see it. So that's probably what I'll do. But as far as me being able to tell somebody what color I'm using in a color along video, that probably won't work very well because they might not have theirs numbered the same way. So that's a bit of a downfall. So, but they do come in a really nice range of colors. I was personally really happy with all of these greens and blues. My favorite color is green, so anytime a set comes with a lot of greens, I'm really happy about that. So, I mean, there's a great range of colors in this set, but yeah, just I can't get over the fact that they're not numbered or named in any way for identification purposes. But there was no bleed through. This is just basic Nina cardstock, so there's no bleed through as you would expect for a water-based marker. It says watercolor. This is the little bit of information that was included with it. It says watercolor. Now, I did not try using them with watercolor, so that might be something that, if you end up getting them, I can't give a full review as far as how they work with water or a water brush pen or anything like that. This is just my initial review and thoughts on the product. But yeah, I think they would be good for beginner, or if you don't have a lot to spend on markers, they would be a great purchase in that instance. Now, the box that they came in, I'm not a fan of. I'm going to end up using, because it's kind of already ripping there at the seam. I don't think you could get a lot of use out of it, but I plan on using my separately purchased case that I got off of Amazon, that I happen to already have. So that's what I will do for that. But overall, yeah, I think these are a good budget brand, beginner friendly set of water-based brush pens. One thing that I think that I will probably be using them for is doing mandalas, because I do love the fact that they come with the fine liner end as well to get into all of those intricate details. So I do think that they would be really fun for coloring mandalas or any books that you want to use markers in, or projects that you want to use markers in. So yeah, I went ahead and, like I mentioned before, I'm going to include a promotional code if you want to check out these pens or any of the other Grabie products on their website. I will put a link to that, the website and the promo code, in the description box below. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.